THANKSGAMING. Yum.
Put some effort into it, Jesus.
I actually find it kind of crazy that Nintendo has, within pretty much a year, technically, time frame, the Wii U is going to have 2 Mario games.
3.
There's a third?
Because there's New Super Luigi U.
Oh, Jesus. Well, isn't that just DLC?
Well, it is, but it's also a standalone separate product. Every level is different.
Wow, holy fuck.
It's the same, like, map, but every level's been changed.
So...
And you play as Luigi.
Holy fuck.
And, like, the multiplayer's a little different, too, so it's kind of like its own game,
That's
really.
crazy. I had no idea. That's crazy.
I mean, it's really good for DLC, but, like, it is practically its own game at this point.
It's funny, they have 3 fucking Mario games, but still not a Mario Kart, even after a year.
That's coming out in the spring.
So that's gonna take over a year and a half to come out. About? What about?
Mario Kart?
Yeah. After the launch of the console.
A year and a half. I'd say that's fair. Yeah.
About right, I guess. Regardless, the system still needs fucking games. Still needs games. Now, not later.
Yeah, the whole like, oh, we're like when they're talking about Pikmin 3 to investors, like, yeah, it took more time and resources than we anticipated it would take in the move to HD. I'm like, Jesus fuck, guys, you had like over 10 years to get ready for this.
Yeah.
Fucking God,
yeah,
get it together.
It's
Jesus.
really, it's a really.
Look at this guy up here. He jumps in the water. Like he swims off into the jug pot.
Just humor and charm.
Yeah.
It's a real shoddy excuse when HD's been around since 2007 and Nintendo's complaining the fact that we're still preparing for HD. Dude, no, you guys are fucking lazy. Super fucking
or
lazy.
incompetent.
Well, the more we learn about the industry, the more I think that's a possibility.
Well, the thing is, too, like, most Japanese developers are not good with HD, and they have had little reason to learn, like, programming at that high fidelity.
Yeah.
Because everything in Japan is, portables are king there. They've been king for a very long time. And the Wii was pretty big everywhere, including Japan, and PS2 lasted forever and a day in Japan as well. So there's not been a whole great big need for Japan to go HD.
Well, the nice thing is that even though Nintendo is fucking up super hard right now, is that they could sell less than 1 million units of the remainder of the Wii U's life cycle.
Yeah, there's the guy who came out of the jug pot.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he follows you. He kind of shows up throughout the whole level.
The Nintendo could sell less than 1 million units of the remainder of the Wii U's life cycle and the next generation console included, like both of them for 1 million units, and they'd still be fine.
Oh, they'd be fine.
They'd still be fine because the Wii made them so much goddamn money.
And they've been making profits forever. They've had very, very, very few of their quarters in their entire company's history have they ever lost money.
And what's funny is that the same situation happened to... I like the water. It actually looks really good.
Yeah.
The same situation happened to another video game company where something will essentially keep them afloat for so goddamn long, and you can probably guess what it is. It's fucking Sony. The PlayStation 2 will pretty much keep Sony Entertainment Co. like afloat fucking forever because of how much it sold and still continues to sell. It's stupid.
And the PSP did really well for them in Japan.
Yeah, it's stupid how many... You guys don't even know how many PS2s were sold. Like, you think the Wii sold a lot of fucking things? PS2, way more.
sold about 50% more.
Even more than the Wii. It's just... PS2 is the greatest selling video game console of all time. Like, beating out Nintendo by, like the original NES by,
yeah,
like, a
but
fucking
that's because a vast majority of the PS2s don't fucking work anymore.
That's true. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that go into why.
I mean, there's not a lot of broken Wiis, like, that weren't, like...
Oh, no.
Thrown like a football or something.
Not at all. PS2s had huge problems. PS3s had problems. And 360s had problems. Xbox original didn't have many issues at all, which is really funny.
There was some overheating. Remember there was some overheating with the power cord?
The power cord.
Yeah,
but you just had to get a new power cord. You had to get a new power cord.
There was some power cord shit at the beginning of the launch of that system, I remember.
People were saying the power cord, like, caught on fire or something like
caught
that.
on fire, I remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that. But the only company out there, and I think of this now, between, like, the big console competitors, that has never, like, had an easy streak, or has had a little bit of success with Kinect, is pretty much Microsoft. Like Microsoft, the Xbox 360 was the better selling of the HD consoles. However, it wasn't by like leaps and fucking bounds, you know? Like Kinect did make them a lot of money, but nothing along the lines of the Wii for Nintendo or the fucking PS2 for Sony.
They've caught up though over time, like they've come pretty far.
Yeah, and I find it funny that each one of the companies has had their own individual success. You know, like Xbox original, not that successful.
No.
GameCube, not that successful. PS2 dominated the fuck out of that console era. And then the Wii kind of dominated the post-console era, sorta, and then the Xbox dominated the HD console era for the most part. But I think PS3's technically caught up over time.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. When you look at a worldwide scale, like PS3 is like up there.
Yeah.
Not past the Xbox at this point.
I have no idea what's going to happen with the new generation of systems. I mean, I think Wii U still has a long way to go, and it's going to be a long time.
I don't think Wii U will ever be a success at this point. I think Wii U...
It's too late.
It's... Honestly, like... I don't know, like... I would say, I always say give it a full year, you know, and a full holiday before you write anything off. But,
Yeah.
I mean, how much success can they realistically expect? Even if they had an amazing holiday period, what's an amazing holiday period? Like a couple million units sold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a few million? 3 million?
Of a system, yeah.
That's like an amazing holiday. And if Wii U has an amazing holiday, it's still
abysmal.
gonna be like, okay, let's say they sell 3 million. Okay, by January, let's say at the end of January they sold 3 million more Wii U's. That puts it at 6.
Yeah. Oh god.
Fucking 6.
Oh god.
Almost 7.
So yeah, they have a really long way to catch up. I think the only interesting thing now is between PlayStation 4 is definitely going to outsell Xbox One early on as far as like
I think
units sold.
Oh, I think as long as fucking Microsoft is $100 more, they will continue to lose to PS4.
It's gonna be a problem.
They are going to lose to PS4 for probably as long. Well, the Microsoft will lose to PS4 for as long as Microsoft wants to.
Yes, as long as they're going to allow it to happen. Because what I do predict is that software sales aren't going to be as good on PS4 as they are Xbox One, though. I don't know, I have a funny feeling that it's going to be that way.
Wait, what?
That software sales are going to be better on Xbox One than PS4, just in general.
I don't know. It's hard to really. I think
It's kind of hard to say.
I don't think there'll be much difference at first, just because it's all going to be just
The same.
yeah.
Well, actually,
the same.
Xbox One has way more exclusives on its system. Like, right off the bat, that are just retail, like Rise, Forza, Dead Rising 3, over pretty much Killzone. I don't know if there's any more retail exclusives for PlayStation.
What was it? What was the other one? It's,
Is there anything else?
Okay, Drive Club got delayed.
Drive Club is delayed. I don't think there's any, like, retail games that are exclusives besides Killzone. What the fuck's going on? Why is the thing not going up?
I don't know. God, I'm bugging me. There's the three. Knack! Fucking
Oh,
Knack.
Knack! Jesus, I forgot about that game. There's a child in there. Or is it a chicken child? The fuck are you?
I don't know.
It came out straight out of Dr. Seuss.
So who?
Yup, yup, chub, chub. Let's go, son. Thank God for games that don't sell a million units, but make just enough money so that the people that make them know that they're good. Sometimes. Because the games we're going to be playing on THANKSGAMING, not all of them are going to be super popular. They're just going to be really good. And that's a guarantee. That's a fucking guarantee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah! This game's awful though, Simmons. It's fucking terrible.
Awfully entertaining.
Awfully entertaining. It's so good, it's bad. Bad to the bone. I'm gonna take you right into the 90s and we're gonna go fucking rollerblading.
Fucking. We're gonna go rollerblading.
Rollerblading was such a fucking 90s thing.
It's not like it was bad.
No, it's not, but rollerblading was just the hottest fucking shit in the 90s, dude.
Yeah, it was.
You had rollerblades and you were a goddamn superstar.
God, rollerblades. And what's funny is I remember my fucking my brother had rollerblades and he would never wear them.
Yeah, I got really good with rollerblades at some point.
And it's not for the reasons you might think either.
Was he afraid?
He didn't want the ball bearings in the wheels to get dirty, so he wouldn't ride his rollerblades.
I don't. My brain. That's like saying you have like a dish towel, but you don't want to use it because it's gonna get dirty.
Dirty, exactly. I don't want dirt. I don't want dirt to get in my ball bearings.
That's like not wearing shoes because you don't want to get dirt on the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah, well, he's pretty neurotic.
Neurotic. Neurotica?
Whoa.
Is he all neurotica?
Whoa, you know him.
Do the hearts just give you health?
Yeah. There's a little guy hopping around down there in the forest. See that shit?
That dude is just in the whole fucking game. He's just enjoying the game as much as you
It's
are.
funny, you know what those things are called?
Huh.
Moo.
Moo?
Moo.
M-U.
M-O.
Mo.
M-U? It might be M-U.
If it's moo, it's M-U.
Moo, but like a cow.
Oh, so it's M-O-O.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. It all depends on how it's spelled. If it's moo, it should be M-U or M-O-O.
Might be M-U.
Muh.
Meh.
Jackasses. Their stupid faces. Goddamn Klonoa dicks. You're right, the music is really fucking nice. Makes you feel purty. There's Japanese writing on that
I was
fucking
seriously
wall.
like falling asleep to like this music.
That's one thing I think most of the games will be playing on this THANKSGAMING thing. A lot of them will have really good music. A lot of them do have really good music. When we start playing Metal Gear 2, I can't wait.
Whoa. Whoa.
And Kingdom Hearts 1,
Whoa.
it's gonna be great, Simmons. I'm gonna love it.
Oh.
You're
If we
gonna love it.
ever did play a Kingdom Hearts game, the only one I would tolerate would be 1.
We'll have to play through, no, I can't even say it. We're not playing through 2. It's not doing that. It's
No.
not, I'm not going to give anyone false hopes. We're not playing through 2. I played that game once, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't want to play it again. Oh, Jesus. You almost died. You almost ended your Klonoa-ass Klonoa life.
Oh, this guy, I get a guy.
You can punch that dude. Jump right. You believe.
Klonoa's got a really weird flutter jump. It's got the Yoshi flutter jump thing going.
Believe in the heart of the dream.
Oh, shit.
Damn it! You crushed his spirit and his bones. So he uses the ring to catch guys.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah!
Yeah, if you fucking like platformers and you have a Wii and you have not played this game, pretty much extremely highly recommended, right?
Oh, yeah.
Doink.
Shit.
There's some soundy ass sound effects in this game.
Hey, you.
Points. Fat loot money. You know what I'm really thankful for? Metal Gear fucking Rising. I'm really thankful
We
for
already
that
played
game.
through that.
I know, but I just want to play it again. I really do.
Wait for the PC version.
Yeah, I really want that to come out. There was a great thread on NeoGAF that was titled, why Metal Gear Rising is the undisputable game of the year. And I agree. I agree so hard. That game just does a lot right for me.
I'd be okay with Metal Gear Rising being Game of the Year.
I would too. I don't see anything else that's come out this year so far that... Oh, I mean... Rest of Us. Grand Theft Auto. Bioshock. No. Metal Gear Rising.
No.
Metal Gear Rising. Wow, holy crap. And what's funny is that Rising was made in like about a year and a half.
Something like that. They had
Like a very short dev cycle.
some crazy like crunch to that development cycle.
Imagine-
we had like no time to take what Koji Pro had done and failed at.
Yeah, imagine imagine that if they actually had the time for Rising 2, because Rising 2 is going to happen. Like, I think the first one sold more than enough for it to be considered an option.
Maybe.
If Rising 2 did happen, and they spent, like, time on it, and made it, like, a real fucking big, crazy game, that game could be fucking amazing.
You know what's crazy, too, to think about is that, Metal Gear Rising was the best-selling action game in Japan since Devil May Cry.
The first one?
Yes.
What the hell? That's weird. Devil May Cry 4 didn't sell better than DMC 1?
Not in Japan.
Wow. It definitely did in the States.
Remember, worldwide
Yeah.
is a big deal. And the other thing is, when we're talking worldwide, we're talking about Xbox 360. Remember, that was a big deal to have when Capcom games all started going multi-platform. That was a big deal worldwide, or wasn't a big deal in Japan.
Yeah.
So that added a lot of American sales.
Look at that guy's face. Right at that guy's face.